This is a familiar sight, isn't it? I just wanted to use today to pose a question. What the hell happened? What happened to 2022? It's the last day of November, which means we're about to get into December. Where did the year go? Feels like it was just yesterday. It was May or June or whatever, and we were just getting the dogs. Feels like just yesterday. Freaking. Oh god. It's been over a year since we moved here. It's been over 2 years since we moved here. God, that's ridiculous. Oh my god. That hurts. Time marches forward. Crap. It's been 2 years. It doesn't feel like 2 years, but it's been 2 years. Okay, so, existential dread aside, I'm going to not talk about this anymore, and whatever tomorrow me has, tomorrow me will have. I don't know how well you can hear her purring, but Mom and Olivia brought home 2 cats today, and this one loves me. This one loves me. When she first got home, she was scared of the dogs, and still kind of is. Oh, your baby. But she, oh, you're adorable. But she really, really loves me. And I love her too. She doesn't really have a name yet. The other one Olivia is naming. And I'll see if I can find her to show her too. But we haven't really decided on a name for her yet. But she's a big, poofy cat. A little on the heavy side. She needs to lose a little bit of weight. So we're gonna get her to lose a little bit of weight. And she's a good little baby. She's 6 years old. The other one is about a year, but this one is 6. She's a little up there in years. I don't know why they decided to get cats. It's a little rushed, but I do love her. I'm gonna go see if I can find the other one as well. This is the other one. She's a lot less accepting of pets, but this one has been changing her name a few times. I'll put in text what her name ends up being, but she's also adorable. She's also a lot smaller and is missing part of her tail. Okay, bye. But we got them. They're part of the family now. Even if it did feel a bit rushed, because, you know, it hasn't been that long since Java's passing. So, anyway, that's something to take care of now. 2 new members of the family. Animal food is about to get a lot more expensive. So all of the animals have to be separated while they're eating, but I also specifically try to give them each their own bowls. So what I did was, I got this one, little Miss No Name here, her own bowl. And you might think it's a little small, and you're probably right, but, oh, let me sit down for a sec. Ultimately, the goal is to give her a healthy amount of food, but also help her lose a little bit of weight. Because when she got here, she was, like, really, really... She's a fat kitty. And there's nothing wrong with a fat kitty. I like a fat kitty. They tend to be super cuddly. But, it would be nice to have all of our cats be healthy weight. And so I'm gonna give her a healthy amount of food, but try to make sure she loses a little bit of weight so that she doesn't stay overweight for too much longer. The sooner she loses a few pounds, the better. In my mind. We're gonna have to bring them to a vet eventually and like give them like a proper health checkup. So that is in the near future, but for now, small bowl. Well, small looking bowl, but bowl. So it is December, as you know, and you know, a lot of people are gonna start decorating for Christmas, myself included. Tonight in particular, me, Mom, Joe, and so a little bit of Jake decided to go and make some decorations. And by make, I mean set up. So here we have a few of them. We had more last year, but we ended up having to throw some away because they just either broke or stopped working or whatever the case may be. So we got some new ones as well. We got this castle, which is new, which honestly, I think that's my favorite out of all of the ones we have right now. It just looks the nicest to me. And then we have the Grinch, as always. He's always around. We have the candy canes that we always have set up. New this year, we don't normally do this thing. We set up some lights around this bush tree thing. I forget what it's actually called. We have the normal train, like we always have. We weren't sure if the train was going to be able to work because we were having trouble finding all of the what are they called? The power adapters for these things. Which is a little unfortunate, which is part of why some of the stuff isn't being used this year. But that's okay. We don't need everything. We already have a pretty decently stacked setup. As always, we brought back out the outhouse. If not for the castle, this would definitely be my favorite. And we have this new Merry Christmas pole, which is new. I definitely kind of like it. I like that it goes with the outhouse because it's like, oh, Merry Christmas, welcome to the North Pole. Here's Santa getting knocked the fuck out. But brand new, and oh my god, Joe had a spur of the moment genius while we were setting everything up. This. It is 13 feet long. It is very clearly Santa with his reindeer. Yeah, like I said, Joe had the bright idea midway through setting everything up. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go put this on the roof. And originally we were thinking of putting it on the garage, but I was like, it would look better right above the tree. And honestly, I think it's my favorite. I keep saying, oh, this is my favorite, oh, that's my favorite. It's like, I like all of them a lot. But here, let me run across the street real quick and grab you a full field of vision thing. Look at that. It's beautiful. Alright. It's freezing cold. It's like 30 degrees. So I'm gonna go run back and run inside. Cause I'm cold. And for me to be cold, everybody else must be freezing. I have the best resistance to cold in the house. So this is like concerning. Also, I didn't really touch on it while I was out there because it was cold and I wanted to come in. Decorating is both fun and stressful. It's fun because it looks nice, but it can be stressful because it's like, oh god, how do we want to set this up? Do we want this here? Do we want this there? And then a back and forth and us disagreeing, and it's like, as fun as it is, it can be frustrating. And the frustration can lead to being a little bit stressful. Either way, I'm happy with the way that it came out this year. I'm very happy that we did what we did, especially with the one on the roof, because that looks so good. Anyway, I'm gonna go for real this time. Hey, it's the end of the week, so I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you had yourself a damn good one, and I'll see you next week.